Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just a flavor every college football fan can't wait for. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Broncos will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Fair catch called for and made. Down for the offense. Gonna run it. It's King. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
It's 3rd down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, touchdown percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 40. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I mean, I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Offense getting set for first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. First down for this offense. They go to the counter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to it. And the Broncos pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mancuso. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He's loose. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt, lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's King. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Georgia going up tempo. He wants to pass it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Offense set on first down. Using his legs, it's Gibbs. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Boise State 7, Georgia 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Boise State.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Runs through a tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They believe they can run right here. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the quick shuffle pass.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Boise State.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying the left side. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Offense, quick tempo. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The back goes in motion. Defense might bring the house here. They'll throw it on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Now the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Usually see better timing between this senior quarterback and his receivers. That one well behind him.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. The aerial assault continues. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Mancuso. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The hand to the running back. Bulldozes him. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Trying to barge in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Straight ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Comes out throwing on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He wants to take the top off. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
And they're not on the same page there.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Mancuso. He rifles one deep down the middle. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
With the score, Boise State 28, Georgia 0.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. Not going to risk a return here. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Broncos will hustle to the line.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The give to the back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. He now has 85 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Looking to go up top on first down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Gibbs. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, on offense, you have got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
On 1st and 10 from the 38.
Come on, set.
Running to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Leaves it with the running back. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got a man, it's Cook. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's King. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. He wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Trying play action. Got a man. It's Singletary. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Pulls it in. It's Cox. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd down.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Gets it out fast. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Boise State 28, Georgia 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. Got it past the marker. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Yeah, this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Back to pass, it's Mancuso. Trying to get to it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fair catch, called for and made. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab down the left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cook. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Got it in the middle, it's Kane. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
Man, what a luxury to be able to call a design run to your quarterback and basically let him be a tailback. And let him run it in for you. It makes the offense and everything else around him stronger. This QB's just got some good wheels.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Running behind that left side. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Hands it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Georgia.
One more play to pad the stats. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.